I must have snoozed my alarm just then about 5 times. It's 7:30. I'm so tired. I used to go to the office this morning and to the gym. Over the weekend, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I haven't been to the gym. I've made complete excuses. I'm just this level of tired. No matter how much sleep I get, I'm so exhausted. And I've just made every excuse under the sun as to why I haven't gone to the gym. But then I thought, hang on a minute, this feels not right. Like, I'm so tired, I'm yawning constantly. So I looked at my Stardust app that I've spoke to you about before on Instagram, which basically tracks your cycle. And I'm at day 21 to 28 of my cycle, which is called Luteal Phase. The worst phase for me. Of course, I had to ask my best friend at ChatGPT what is going on, like, why do I feel so tired? And is my menstrual cycle affecting my healthy habits routine? This is my first period, or going into my first period, since I've started going to the gym, and I don't think I've ever been this tired. I'm so exhausted. And of course, ChatGPT gave me so many good tips, which is what has started the inspo behind this video. So I've got 2 more days of mood hoover hormones, where I don't think I'm particularly snappy. My husband might say otherwise, but I do notice little things really annoy me, like the fridge beeping. We've seen that already in some of my other videos. I'm such a problem solver with work, but on this week, I'm about as useful as a chocolate fire guard. I just bring nothing to the table. And Anthony's looking at me like, are you in this meeting? And I'm like, nothing. One of the biggest things that ChatGPT has said to me is supplements. I sent links to all of the supplements that I'm taking, so my Dose and Co, some other multivitamins I'm taking, and it said I'm missing a few things like omega-3s. It said I should start taking magnesium, which I was doing, and then I stopped. So I took that last night, and I went to bed at 9 p.m, but didn't actually go to sleep until 12 because I'm reading Fourth Wing and I'm addicted. But all these nutrients that I'm not getting, it's told me what I need to get now, and I've added them down below in the description and on the screen. One of the main things it's told me to do, which I'm about to do right now, is not have coffee on an empty stomach. And you know, I'm a full-blown coffee addict. Like, right now talking to you without caffeine, I'm like, I cannot get my sentences out. I really need my coffee, but it's saying I need to eat within 1 hour of waking up, which I'm going to do right now. Even though I hate breakfast, I'm just not a breakfast person at all. The idea that I have to eat eggs and avocado or porridge right now is like, especially without coffee first, awful. Because I should eat nourish with slow burning foods, complex carbs like oats, quinoa, sweet potatoes, healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts. So I think I'm gonna have avocado on toast, because I've got this really gorgeous avocado that I've been ripening from M&S in the sunshine this weekend, with eggs, and then I'm gonna have a big coffee. And 1 protein, 1 fat and 1 carb at meal times. Eggs, toast and avocado. Avoid caffeine on an empty stomach. Coffee after food. I do not want to eat this at all. I really struggle to eat breakfast, but if ChatGPT says that this is going to make me feel better, I'm going to gulp that coffee down, so as soon as I eat this, the more I get for coffee. I've made it. I'm outside of the gym. I definitely think this morning worked though, with the idea of not having a coffee before breakfast. I just felt better throughout my meetings this morning. It's now 11:45. I'm gonna go train legs and I'm gonna give it my all. I got my new Gymshark training bag, which I love. A few videos back, you'll see that I've started training legs, and there's a few bits of kit that I didn't have. Oh, my book, I'm about to finish this. Oh my god, I'm addicted. So these are cable kickbacks. This is literally from back in the day when I used to train legs constantly. So I'm really happy that I've kept these, and they're still there. These are probably like 7 years old, but these are amazing for cable kickbacks. A band, so as I mentioned, I'm working with a coach, Rachel, now, and she's doing all workouts for me, and she says the game changer with glute growth is warming the glutes up, and I do remember that from back in the day. I just forgot all about it. So the band is used to warm my glute muscles up before I train them. This for when I'm doing my glute bridges, because when I trained with Luteal, I had the biggest bruises all over my hips. So I've been using the Booty Buddy at the other gym, but they don't have that here, so I'm gonna, in this gym, use this. This is good in my bag. Just wearing a little t-shirt from Umbrella with, I've actually got on some Honor leggings that I got ages ago when I did that leggings review, so putting them to the test today. Let's find that energy from somewhere. We can do this. Some of my Amazon bits have arrived from my order yesterday. So I struggle to remember what tablet I've taken. Sometimes I'm like, did I take that already today? My memory is so bad. So I've got this pillowcase. Anthony has one that he uses a lot, but this one is for the whole month, so I actually cannot forget my tablets. So I've got some Magnesium Glycinate, 400 milligrams. This is to help me sleep and rest and recover. Then this is Q10, I think I'm pronouncing that right. They're actually, I found out about this when I started taking the Dose & Co tablets, and then this is really good for, especially after 30, natural levels start to drop. It helps cellular energy, which basically means it supports how well your body produces energy and recovers from things like workout stress and poor sleep. It's also a really powerful antioxidant, so it helps protect your cells from damage, and some people take it for things like healthy heart and skin. I'm using it mostly for energy recovery and hormonal support, because it's also quite good for regulating your cycles and like egg health as well. So obviously at 35 your body starts to produce less eggs, and obviously not have kids yet, so I want to make sure that when the time does come, my body is still in working order, you know, I'm not like a dry raisin. Then I've got my Dose & Co Age-Defy, which has got in astraxanthin, I can't pronounce that, vitamin E, vitamin A, which is amazing for your skin, selenium, which is really good. I've caught such a good tan in this UK sunshine we've been having, and I haven't burnt, and I'm 100% sure it's because I am taking 2 types of selenium at the moment, and it really protects you. From bulk that should be arriving, I've ordered some creatine because I've heard it's amazing to help with muscle growth. Also memory, it's been now linked to helping memory and things like that, which I'm, you know, the brain fog daily is real. Please, I'll put down in the description what I am taking and why, and then also the prompts that I asked for ChatGPT if you want to also ask for your own. I had to say this is what I'm taking, and then it worked out how many mgs I was having, and how, if like, to make sure I wasn't taking too much, you know, because some things you can, like vitamin C, if you take too much, apparently you can pee out crystals, which nobody wants. So I'm going to put one of these in each thing, and then I'll take 2 supplements a day. But we're going to give it a go and see if it makes a difference, because I do think now that I am weight training, there's a lot more injuries that can happen, and I think the running injury has just scarred me now, where I'm like, okay, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I can't just decide I'm going to take on a new challenge and then treat my body like shit, because you get injured. And it's so easy to get injured, and then recovery takes ages to get back to where you were and the progress that you've made. We have got chicken thighs with tandoori yogurt seasoning. I've made a savoury rice from packet rice, some passata, a little like fajita leftover powder I had, some coriander and some chicken stock, so super healthy. And then some iceberg lettuce with a tiny bit of Caesar dressing and a corn on the cob. Delicious. My weight can change by 4 pounds just at what point in the month it's at. It's crazy. This is how I can tell that I'm a day away from my period, because I am crying at dogs in America who are service dogs retiring, and one of them had cancer, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna cry. And all the animal cruelty videos on TikTok, like the algorithm obviously knows that I watch them and I'm bawling my eyes out, so it suggests more to me, and I'm just like in this cycle. But I can always tell how my period affects me. Some people get like really like angry, don't they, and have PMS. I am just so emotional. That's the littlest thing. Like my latest thing on TikTok as well that gets me. I'm really been scared of horses my whole life. And now I'm in this hole on TikTok where I must have engaged with one of the videos of when horses are taken to auction and like abused, and oh my God, I just cry my eyes out. I just really hate animal cruelty so much, so really set me off this morning. I was watching about foster dogs and being abused, and I just thought this actually summarises what part of my cycle that I'm in, because I'm just an emotional wreck. If my appearance right now does not summarise luteal phase of my cycle, I don't know what does. You know, you see those people that share like ovulating, and then when they're during their period, they look like the monster version of them. That is me right now, on the edge of a breakdown. Like, I've just had to message Anthony and my agent Rebecca and just say I need to take the rest of today off, because I am this far from, like, I'm really trying right now not to cry. Oh my gosh, I know it's just my hormones, but I know I'll feel completely different. Like, this video is going to be so interesting to look back on because of how much my cycle is affecting me now in my 30s. Like, I feel like at the start of my 30s, I was not like this. It's probably in the last 12 months, it's really affecting me so badly. And like I said yesterday, it's not that I'm angry, it's that I'm just so sad and emotional. Like, oh my gosh. And like worry. I was talking to my friend Charlotte about this on Monday, and she says that she is also feeling like this, where she has like loads of self-doubt and is anxious. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And the Stardust app is really good, because whenever I go on there with how I'm feeling, it says how many other women are also feeling like that at this time. And I'm like, okay, it's not actually real, it's just my hormones. But I'm just emotionally on the edge right now. Next time I'm gonna come back is when I'm on my period, and hopefully these emotions will be gone. Hello, it's a few days later. I've come on my period. I'm on day 3 of my period. I'm craving mashed potato like you can't imagine, so I've literally just ordered on Deliveroo some potatoes to be delivered. And I'm gonna make really creamy buttery mash, which I'm excited for. I had a bit of a heavy weekend. We had our friends over this weekend. It was the first time I've had a drink in, well, I think it's the first time I've been drunk in over a year. So it felt good to let my hair down, but I actually feel horrific. My eye and face have been like super swollen, because I definitely think I do have an allergy to alcohol. And it was sunny and stuff, so I've had like a bit of a bad reaction. But I cannot tell you the difference in my moods just by having that instant release of, like, I think it's like the hormones that drop when you come on your period. I feel like a completely different person. Obviously, the last time I picked my camera up, I was crying at dog videos and super emotional. Whereas now I just already, like, even though I'm still on this part of the cycle, I know I'm not like at ovulation or the next part that's like when you are at your like truest, like best self. I already instantly feel better as soon as I've come on. I was actually 4 days late, and I think it is from some of the supplements that I've been taking. It's changed and altered my cycle. So that made it even worse, because I was really just, not wanting to train, not wanting to do anything. I definitely feel a bit better today. I think if I hadn't had such a heavy weekend, I would definitely be wanting to train today, but I'm going to take another day off today, and then in the next few days picking things back up, and I feel really good for that. So I've just literally been sat like in the garden, reading on my days off, just taking some time for myself, and I feel so good for it. I really do think if anybody out there is struggling with feeling stressed and like any overwhelmed, like upset, or you're just feeling really a bit lost, then just taking a few days to yourself, like book the days off work, don't actually even make any plans, just sit and just like rest, and you just feel so much better for it. So that's what I've been doing, and I feel mentally so good for doing it. Next time I pick my camera up and film will be when I'm back training, and the difference, I just know, will be huge. So just wanted to update you on my mashed potato craving, and even my skin looks just so, like, I'm having a little bit of breakouts here, but the difference in my skin, it's crazy. Day 4 of my period, and ChatGPT says I need to eat steak and things full of iron, so we're having steak night. Mac and cheese, some chips, some char-grilled asparagus, and some peppercorn sauce, and it is divine. I am just driving to my hair appointment, listening to Fleetwood Mac. I can really tell that I'm no longer on my period, and I'm happy, crazy, the difference. Today is day 1 of follicle part of my cycle. So just as your period ends, you then have this other part before your ovulation where you'll start to feel better, all these things here, and it's literally like happiness has just burst inside of me. Yesterday I went to the hairdressers, as you just saw, and was driving in the car listening to Fleetwood Mac. This morning I've done a workout. I just feel happy. I just feel like so feminine. I know that sounds really weird, but like just dancing and positive and just so good. I'm going to show you my body right now. I'm in a thong, but I feel like this is the best way to show you my body. So if this is not for you, you can skip past. My stomach just feels so like flat, and inside feels good. My digestion feels good. Everything just feels completely 360 to when I started this video, and I actually think some of the vitamins that I'm taking are helping. My Aura Ring arrived. I'll do a little bit more on my Aura Ring in the next segment, but this has been tracking my sleep for the last 3 days. So I had a 93% sleep through yesterday. I just honestly feel so good, and what the data is saying is how I'm feeling. So yeah, this is a very interesting experiment so far. Follicle phase of my cycle, and ChatGPT has told me that I should be eating some lean proteins. So I am having these Greek style chicken flatties from M&S with a fresh avocado, a full beef tomato with about that much feta cheese sprinkled on, and some olive oil. Flatbreads from M&S. So we have avocado, chicken flatties, a beef tomato, feta cheese, and then this flatbread on the side. I'm drooling. A lot of the suggestions include whole grain, so I've now swapped my lunch dessert for these M&S rice cakes, and I have to tell you, these milk chocolate ones especially are, oh my god, unbelievable. So if I've not been feeling breakfast, which we all know, and saw me trying to stomach those eggs the other day, then I've been grabbing one of these, and I don't feel as bad because they are whole grain. It's ovulation week. I just feel so good. The point that I'm actually in a bikini talking to you says the feeling. It's day 14 of my cycle according to my Aura Ring. Making an iced coffee. In terms of my mood, I'm happy, energized. I feel like my digestion is really good. I'm not overeating. I don't have any cravings. My skin's so much better. My mood is just generally like, yeah, whatever. I've got this new book club. I don't know if I've updated you in here yet, but I've created this new book club with 1,000 other women who love to read. I'm just chatting away, like I feel so social. Whereas I know at the start of this video, I become very like closed off, don't really want to talk to anybody, in my own little world. Whereas this week, day 14, I'm so social, I love talking to people, I'm so happy. And I've been very good with keeping up with my vitamins. I also got this yesterday. I started to take, which is a creatine with electrolytes in. So I've been taking that as like a pre-workout almost, but creatine's really good for recovery and also mental health. I've also been taking this, which I mentioned at the start of the video, but now I've got it in this powder form, and I put that in with my protein shakes, which I use this Dose & Co collagen one. So all these things I think are having a huge impact in not only like my appearance, but internally too. I'm feeling really good. I definitely didn't keep to the no coffee before food. I just find it so hard. I just really cannot eat breakfast. I just hate breakfast. I have been having protein shakes, but I'm just like, well, I might as well have a coffee if I'm gonna have liquid. Ovulation week, my stomach is just so flat in comparison to what it used to be.
And because I'm feeling so good, I agreed to try my first Hyrox experience. Anthony said he would put me through my paces and give me a rundown of what a class would be like, and I'm not gonna lie, it was possibly a form of torture. This man is so strong. He did not go easy on me. I was dying, but I felt so good for it. I am just on the way to the gym and traffic is horrendous. I'm meeting Luteal to train legs. So I thought, I edited the video last night and now is the perfect time to summarise how I'm feeling. It's been 4 weeks. I'm now back at the Luteal Phase. Let me just say, when I edited this, the pronunciations that I have done throughout this video, am I okay? I'm really sorry about that. Pronunciations of some of these things, I've obviously like read them, rushed reading them, but one thing I have noticed from watching it all back is how does my husband cope? Like, how do the people around me cope when I am so low and then a few days later so high because of my hormones? I cannot believe just how drastic it is. Obviously there's been times where I've been filming, but it's never been over this length of time for me to really notice just how like emotional and disinterested and closed off I am during certain parts of the month. And then other times I'm so sociable, I'm making loads of plans, I love talking to people, can't get enough of connecting with people, just thriving, singing, just enjoying life so much. And yeah, it's quite scary really. I have also looked into a lot of stuff while I've been doing this experiment too, because I thought, oh, maybe this is like pre-menopause because it's just so extreme. But ChatGPT says it's not. It's looked through all my Whoop data, it's looked through all my new Aura data, and I've also been tracking my periods February 2024, so quite some time, quite a lot of data, and my cycle's regular. There's nothing to be worried about with that. I just think as I'm getting older, the dips in estrogen and the natural cycle of our hormones is getting more and more intense. So I personally think, I don't know if it is just a placebo because I'm feeling good, but I do genuinely see the effects of taking those vitamins. I know it's only been 4 weeks, so it's not a true reading. It'll take at least like 2-3 months for me to see full effects, but my actual skin, like how I'm feeling, my recovery, my muscle growth and gains, like I actually think taking creatine has been really, really, really good for me. I am really seeing the effects from that, especially. Magnesium too, I think my sleep has been a lot deeper. I am having some absolute wild dreams at the moment. I feel like I'm sleeping so deeply, and magnesium encourages that. So I really, really recommend, if you're going to take anything from this video and you can't take all of the vitamins because I know it can be quite expensive, then I highly recommend the magnesium and the creatine. Overall, it has been a very successful experiment. I hope you have enjoyed this video because I actually really enjoyed editing it and watching it back, and I just found it so interesting, and even just documenting my body and how bloated I am at certain times throughout the month. And
I don't know, it's like what I've said throughout this video, it's just really comforting to see it's not me, it's my hormones. And I hope anyone who's been feeling that way, if you've been feeling quite like erratic or lethargic, got this like go-getter boss girl that we are like conditioned to think, and that we don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. and, you know, absolutely smash every single day. Unlike men, our months are very different. Like, they actually have a cycle every 24 hours. So this is what I've read online, don't quote me because I don't have the data to hand right now, but I read that men's cycles is within 24 hours. So in the morning they're super productive, they have a real spike of testosterone, so training early morning for men is amazing. They don't need as much sleep as women, and then they get more and more tired throughout the day, whereas women actually, obviously throughout their cycle in the month, can keep going for 24 hours and still be ready to go again. And then other days, like we've just seen throughout this video, it's a no-go. It's brain fog, it's emotion, it's no level-headed decisions, it's just chaos. So I just really am battling with myself at the moment to slow down, which I have been doing, and I hope you've seen this throughout this video, and I've also got another video that I've been filming about this, but really made a conscious effort to slow down, enjoy my books. Like, the fact that I have 1,000 women to talk to about books is filling my cup so much at the moment. I absolutely love having that community. Obviously I've got my Rela group community as well, and I love talking to them about the brand. And yeah, I just think those are the things right now that are making me so happy. And to slow down, enjoy life, take all the moments in, and look after my body. And I actually think from having that mindset over the last month has done wonders for me. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I have a lot of viewers who are not subscribed. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe, because I want to do more videos like this. I don't think posting every week sometimes is the most constructive. I think finding a concept that's worth talking about sometimes is more important than posting every single week. So I'm sorry if there's been a bit of a delay in me posting in the recent weeks, but I will be back doing at least 2 videos a month, and I'm also posting a lot on shorts at the moment. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.